Hi guys, this is Juno and welcome back to my channel. So I don't know if you guys saw the last video, but the last video I showed you my RTA runes for my cleave team, and it was a Japanese cleave. It's the one that Foxy runs. Obviously I am no close to his runes, but nonetheless I showed you guys the runes, and I really wanted some feedback on where you guys think that I could end up in by the end of the season. And now this is part 2 of that video, because obviously I don't want to just be simply running a cleave team, and I think I have a good unit box where I could run something else. I mean, I could run Gany Hathor, because I do have Gany and Hathor, but nonetheless I'm not saying that I will be running this team. If there's anybody out there, and I know that there is, that is willing to give me some advice, obviously from somebody that's ranked high in RTA, maybe G1 plus, and they see my box and they're like, hey, you could run this team, then I will try out that team and see how far I can get me to. But this is to show you guys my rune quality and where you guys think that I could really end up in by the end of the season. So this is the second part of it. It's gonna be a little longer because I have a lot more units that I could use. I'll also show you my monster box that I'm not currently using. Before we get into anything, I'll show you my other units that are out here. So these are all my units. I'm pretty sure you guys could pause and see what I have. But I am pretty sure most of these units here are not used for RTA, or other than the Tesaurian maybe, but all my Ifrits are not scaled up. After I summoned all 3 Ifrits, and after I maxed out my guild towers, I didn't get any more of those Ifrit pieces. And I didn't want to Devilmon the Ifrits, so just bear that in mind. If I have to use the Ifrit, like Tesaurian, I know he's really good in the current meta, but he is not scaled up at all. So just bear that in mind. But yeah, so these are all the units I have. I have no LDNAV 5. And then there's some also in the box, I believe. Right here. Yeah, I think I'll be using Abelio for anti-cleave maybe, so I might probably use the Miho Wang also. I don't know why these are out. Oh, I didn't put it out because if I choose one more, it's filled up. Yeah, so I know the Abelio is a good option for anti-cleave. I know Miho Wang is a very good option for just the current, Gany Hathor meta or any crazy CC comps. So I know those are good, so they might be runed up. And then I have these following units. But anyways, so that's all the units. So if you guys have any recommendations on which units I have to use that I'm not currently using, just let me know and I'll try to use that. But anyways, let's go from the top on what units I use outside of a cleave team. So my first one is Elucia. My Elucia is not scaled up, but I don't think she really has to. Maybe other than the sleep, because it does not even the sleep, because her cooldowns doesn't get reduced. But this attack bar recovery by 20% and recovery by plus 20% is actually nice. But this is her current runes. She has a good amount of speed, good amount of HP, attack, defense, and she's currently on Violent Revenge. Speed, HP, and some stuff are not even fully grinded. So that's her rune. And next one is the Vigor. I think one of the most popular units these days, and he is, I think I'm kind of happy with my Vigor where he's at. He's at 255 speed. He has a good amount of crit rate. He's kind of low on the accuracy, but he has a lot of HP, a lot of defense, a good amount of attack, and the accuracy I'm getting 11% from here. I don't know if that's enough, but I am getting that. He's on Violent Will. I think it's speed, HP. Yep. So yeah, I'm kind of happy with my Vigor. Please let me know. But anyways, that's my Vigor. This is my Josephine. Josephine was the unit that got me to C1 long time ago. Very long time ago, and I really like her. So I did rune her up, but with she was one of the last units that was runed up. So I didn't have any of the runes to get her faster than my, Seara, or yeah, I think mostly Seara, because I want to strip and land the bomb. But I just didn't have the rune quality to get her faster than my Seara, so this is her build currently. I mean, she has good attack, she has good defense, she has good HP. Whatever crit rate, whatever crit damage, at least it's over 50%. and a little low on the accuracy, but I think it's fine. She's on Bonnet Focus. Speed, defense, HP, nothing grinded here. I really want to re-up this one, so I'm not putting any grinds into it because it has innate 7% accuracy. I really think this rune has a lot of potential to get better than this. I mean, I want to say get high speed, but that might be asking for too much. But I think it can get better than this, so that's why I'm not putting any grinds into this. I'm waiting for more re-ups. I am investing 3 every week, but no luck. So this is what she has right now. But that's her rune. Bulwark is not runed yet. Yeah, it's not in rune. So next, my Woosa. I think this is like a pick that I'll do sometimes, but I do have a new sub. It's on Swift Energy, 300 speed. I mean, it should be easy to get 300 speed with Woosa because his base speed is really fast. But this is my Woosa. Nothing very special. Then my Harmonia. So I ruined up Harmonia, but I don't know where I could use her right now. I do think that, well, the thing is I can't draft the Bruiser really tank heavy comp with the Molong, Taranys, Velodrol, Harmonia +1 that I'm not sure of, but I don't have a Molong and I don't have a Velodrol, so that's why I don't know where I'll actually put this Harmonia, but I think it could be used in Anti-Cleave for now. So this is her current runes for right now. She's on Violent Endure. Speed, HP. Again, we're missing a lot of grinds. Verdehile. So this is my Verdehile. He looks kind of squishy, right? The defense seems pretty low. HP is fine. But he is a triple revenge vert, and he's gonna be used for Anti-Cleave. So that's that. Nothing much to say there. Okay, my Antares. I'm kind of happy with my Antares, but recently a guildmate showed me his Antares and I felt bad because his was so much better. But anyways, this is my Antares. He has almost 30k HP, pretty good attack, pretty good defense. Crit rate is a little low, but he does, when he procs, he gets that 30% extra crit rate, right? That's what I think. And he has 22% accuracy, but I think I have a artifact that gives him more accuracy. And he has, I'm really happy with this, 50% resistance. I want to get it higher, but I just didn't have the runes for it. And I think currently he is on an Endure. He is on an Endure set. He's on Despair Endure. He should really be on Despair Revenge. And he was, but he was on very similar stat, I think. He was on very similar stat. Maybe a little less HP, a little less attack. A little less crit damage. I think he was almost the same here, up on top, but he had a little less crit damage. And he had obviously didn't have this resistance, and he had almost no accuracy. I don't know. Do you guys think the Revenge is better? If it is, I can change it back. But this is his current runes, and he's on HP, crit damage, attack. I really like this rune. That's why I think I put him on the Endure. But he has this skill 2 accuracy plus 19%, which is really nice, right? All these additional damage is also nice. Well, but additional damage at speed is pretty bad because he's super slow. But anyways, better than nothing, right? Oh, he gets more crit rate because of this. Crit rate increasing effect plus 6%. So he'll actually be at 96. So almost 100 if he procs. But this is my Antares. My Chiwu is not ruined, and I think, looking at my box, people will say to rune up my Chiwu. Like, forget the cleave, take off the Swift sets from your Draco and Bastet, and just stick it on your Chiwu and use this. I don't know. Maybe. I think so, because I have Hathor, I have Seara, I have Savannah. I think it might be a very good possibility that people say do that. But currently, I'm not doing that. So if you guys think I should do that, just let me know. But just to let you know, he is not skilled up. He is not skilled up. Okay, next, my Vanessa. My Vanessa is a tanky Vanessa. I like it. I like her build. People might think she's a little slow, but again, my last rank in RTA, and the last time I did it really seriously was like at least 2 years ago. I think 2 years ago, safely to say. And I only hit C1 at that time. So I just want to get C1 or higher. Do you think with these runes I could get C1 or higher? That's what I want to know. But anyways, this is her stats. She's on Violent Will. And I think she also has an accuracy, yeah. 33%. Plus 3%. Okay. And then, yeah, damage received from water -7. Damage received from fire -14. See, I have that. This is why I have her on will. She does have a good amount of resistance. I think over 30% is good. Maybe over 50 is better. But anyway, she has over 40%. But even if she gets defense broken by the Daphnis, I think this will help a lot. This crit damage received from fire -14%. I think -14 is big. It's huge. So I think this will help. But yeah, that's my Vanessa. I also runed up my Laika. It's kind of slow, but look by the stats, you guys might already know. He is on Rage Will. No artifacts right now because I don't know if I should really use him like this, or maybe just rune him Violent or Vampire. The thing is, I don't know how much better I could do with Violent. I really gave all the good Violent runes to like some really core units. So I don't think I have any more Violent runes to spare on Laika, but he is on speed, crit damage, attack on Rage Will. I don't know. Is Vampire better? Is even Vampire better? Anyways, this is my Laika. I don't know how many times I've used it. Next one is the Feng, and you guys probably will think this is too slow, and the only reason I ruined him like this is if the opponent drafts a Leo. So I was gonna also rune up my Trevor on something similar to this. If I find my Trevor. There you go. So this is how he's ruined right now. I'm pretty sure it will change. It should change, but you can see that he's also slow. I mean, I didn't have any like really good runes that didn't have speed on it, because obviously, you know, you guys tend to sell the runes if they don't have speed on it. So they all have like plus 50 speed, I think. But this is how they're ruined. I don't know if it's good. Maybe I should just forget about this and make it like a regular thing, like give it plus 100 speed, right? Then use it if the opponent has a lot of water units. I don't know if that's the way to go, but yeah, this is how he is right now. Okay, next is the Triana. The Triana is on Violent Nemesis. Yeah, the Violent Nemesis obviously because we don't want it to get sniped by the Daphnis. But it looks like the trend is that you don't pick, I mean you go Violent Will on Triana and you don't pick her into Daphnis. The funny thing is that Triana is not usually the 5th pick, right? Or is it? I don't know. But again, it's a crit damage build. It has 50% crit rate, 130 crit damage. I think okay HP. I kind of wanted more attack, so that's why I switched one of the artifacts out for an attack artifact, because her damage scales off attack as well. So that's why I did that. I mean, it sounds logical, right? Because I did make her a crit damage build. So that doesn't sound too bad. And then a good defense and plus 90 speed seems pretty slow, but I want her to go last. Her artifacts, here's the attack one, attack artifact. Crit damage, at least I get rid of this. Crit damage received -4%. But I think this one's better. Yeah, damage received from fire -11%. Again, I don't want it to get sniped by Daphnis, so this is what I gave her. She's on HP, crit damage, HP. Okay, my Taranys. I really like Taranys, so I try to give him good runes. But nonetheless, when I ruined him up this time, he did get a downgrade, I think, because I ruined like new units, and I also started ruining like Ganymede and Hathor up because I do have them. It just doesn't sound right to not use them if you have them, although everybody on Reddit just writes hate posts about them, and I understand why, because everybody uses it. I'm sorry. but if I can, and if it will help, if it's currently meta, and if it could up my rank, I would like to try using Ganymede Hathor. I never did before, so if I can, I want to try. But anyways, back to Taranys. This is my Taranys. Good HP, good defense. I think that's good speed, and I think 60% crit rate is good enough, and a lot of crit damage. Resistance, I mean, obviously I want it higher, because higher the better. And I think on units like Taranys, higher resistance is really good. Same for the Antares. But this is what all I could do, so that's that. Accuracy 8%, pretty low, but I mean, how many times he's gonna land the stun? Although if he does, it is game changing. The runes is Violent Will. He's on defense, crit damage, defense. Some nice, I think he has some nice artifacts. Okay, he also has a damage received from fire. I like these on the wind units, damage received from fire. I think they're really nice. And then this is okay. HP when revived plus 5%. Yeah. I don't know how good these additional damage by something percent of HP of defense is good, because obviously Taranys only hits once, but I mean it's a plus, it's more damage. So that is my Taranys. Okay, now here are some of my best runes that went on to Hathor and Seara, and you'll see them right now. So Hathor first. Hathor is looking like this. I think she has good HP, good attack, and good defense. I mean, I don't know how good attack is on Hathor, but I don't know, it looks pretty, right? The defense looks pretty, the HP looks pretty, and she's on 260 speed. Her accuracy seems pretty low, but I do have an artifact that gives her 20% more accuracy on skill 3. And I'll show you right now. She's on Violent Will, speed, HP, defense, and I need to grind this out, so this will make her tankier. But this one looks really nice. I really want legend grinds here in this rune, so that's why I didn't grind them out yet. But yeah. So yeah, speed, HP, defense. This is a nice rune that I got. And then here she has the 20% accuracy on skill 3. Obviously you just want accuracy because her skill 2 is really important too, right? To land the sleep, to strip and sleep, right? But I don't know, I just didn't have the runes for it. Obviously she's not fully skilled up yet. I was going to skill her up next with all the new Devilmons I get weekly, but I did pull a Savannah, so I'm debating if I should Devilmon the Savannah first. But she's currently not fully skilled up, and she's oh my goodness, she takes so many Devilmons, so it's really frustrating. But this is how she is. This is how she looks like. I don't know. Is it good enough for C1 at least? Or where do you think I could go with this? Now the Seara is looking like this. Some people might think she has too little attack, but I really focus on the HP and the defense and the speed. So she's on 233 speed. She has 90% crit rate, and I think that's good. And she has 64% accuracy, and this was lowered. I think she has 69, which is the magic number, but apparently I had to make some changes, so now she has 64. And her runes, she's on Violent Will. Violent Will, and this one gives her actually 11% more accuracy on skill 2 on the bomb. So she has a total of 75% accuracy on that skill. I switched it out because I wanted this. I want the other one that had 19% accuracy, didn't have this bomb damage. And I got this rune that gave me 6% bomb damage, so I was like, okay, I should make this change, because to be honest, Seara is really, I mean, not to be honest, because Seara is really first important to land a bomb, and second that her bomb does a lot of damage. So I guess both are really important. But anyways, I gave her this. And then this one, again, you see this here, damage received from fire minus 6%, which I really like. Also this attack plus proportional to lost HP plus 16% is really good. And this small witty bomb damage plus 1% that I got from rolling. I tried so hard to get something better, but really I did it so many times and I'm kind of sick of it. So she's on speed, crit rate, HP. And those are her runes. Now Ganny obviously has to be a little slower. Well, it currently is a lot slower than the Hathor, and is a little slower than the Seara. And he looks like this. I think his accuracy is a little low. I think the higher the better, right? Because you really want the pushback to happen. I mean, obviously resetting is crucial in the game, but I think pushing back at the same time really changes how the game goes, right? It's like you're gonna take like another turn in your entire team because of the pushback. But this is all I could do for now. So 30% accuracy, He's at 231 speed, so a little slower than a Seara. And he has a lot of HP and a lot of defense. Yeah, I try to go with like a kind of like a crit rate Gany too. So I wanted him to have like 50% crit rate. But it was kind of hard to get both crit rate and accuracy at the same time, so I just gave up on the crit rate. The runes are Violent Will. Speed, HP, nothing grinded here, right? So there's room for improvement. Surely room for improvement. And then HP. And you see the accuracy. So I did pull some accuracy here, plus 12% on skill 3. So I think that's good. And then again, damage received from fire, minus 10%. Damage received from dark, you know, the Mihos, who knows? And damage received from water, I don't know. But yeah, I like to put these damage received from something for this artifact. I think it helps a lot for survivability. But that's my Gany. Now my newly pulled Savannah. So here I know a lot of people are gonna criticize me because she's not that great. I don't know if I should even be using her. But I runed her up and this is how she looks like. I think her HP defense is okay. Her attack is a little low. Her speed is okay, I think. And for what she has right now. So she has 251 speed, low crit rate, very low crit rate. Oof. And low accuracy. I think my other Savannah, meaning that not the RTA Savannah, but my other regular Savannah that I use for Arena is a lot better than this right now. But this is what she's on right now. And she has no skill ups because this is my newest Nat 5 that I pulled only a couple weeks ago. Or yeah, less than a month ago. So no skill ups. And she's on Violent Will. Speed, crit damage, attack. Still missing some grinds, I believe. Yeah, look at that. I'm missing a lot of grinds here. And some grinds here. She has skill 3 accuracy plus 16%. So that kind of makes up the accuracy that I'm missing. And I don't know about this. This is whatever artifact I had. But this is how she looks. Now the Fran. The Fran is not that good. She got downgraded a lot. She was usually on like plus 150 speed. But now she's not. Now she's not. But I still like her HP, her attack and defense. She's on Violent Will, speed, HP, HP. These are all recovery stuff here, right here. And then here is crit damage received minus 5%, damage received from fire minus 10, all for survivability, right? And I think mostly for the deafness, because I think that's the most common case where a Fran gets one shot. That's that. Finally, my Miho. My Miho is looking like this. Yeah, I couldn't get 100 resistance Miho. I tried to, you know, because I heard like the G1 to G3 players are doing that. 100 resistance Miho, but I just can't do that. So I just try to give as much stats as I can. I gave her HP, a lot of attack, a good amount of defense, and okay speed, right? Your Miho doesn't have to be that fast. Crit rate and crit damage right there. And she's on Violent Nemesis. On attack, crit damage, attack. Here she has attack artifact for more accuracy to land the stun, and for more recovery because she's on that. And obviously skill 1, she recovers HP from that. And then this is good, right? Attack proportional to lost HP, because most cases she's gonna have no HP because people are trying to kill her, but they crit, so she doesn't die, so she does a lot of damage here. And then here, damage received from fire, I don't know. I think these are just whatever artifacts. I should really change this. But damage dealt on water, damage dealt on light, just doing more damage to certain types of units. So that's what I have right now. So that was it. I showed you guys all the runes on all of my units in my current box. I really want to get some serious advice on what kind of team I should draft. So if there's any recommendations that you guys have, I mean, assuming that you guys are high in the ranks in RTA, please put a comment below and let me know what I should do. And or just giving me a general, I think that you could end in this rank is also really helpful, because that gives me the courage to actually run RTA or do RTA. RTA, I know a lot of people are afraid of RTA, or they just get stressed out from RTA because obviously the RNG is not on your side, or it's people, there are people farming the lower ranks, or there's just people that simply out ruining you. So I know it's scary, I know it's annoying, I know it's not fun, but when you get to a certain point in the game, especially these kind of gacha games and these games where you have to farm runes to get better, I think you want to start contesting other players to see if you are better than other people. So I think I'm at that point right now, so I really want to know how far I could go. So yeah, it'll be really nice if you guys could give me some comments below on what rank I could end up, or on where you guys think my rune quality is. Is it C1 level, C2 level? Where you guys think I could end in, and what teams I should run, really. And if there's any units that I'm not using right now that I should, but you guys think that I should, please let me know in the comments below as well. But yeah, that was it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. If there's anything else that you guys want me to do in Summoners War, please put a comment below and let me know. If you guys enjoyed the video, please give me a like, and if you guys haven't already, please consider subscribing because it really helps. But yeah, that was it for today, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.